I still go through all the comments and everything. Everyone's saying, oh, how they met him and everything. And it's such a good read. I mean, like, it's a memory. I mean, like, it's something I don't want to forget.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we remember a legend of the Rotary community, Buzza Cuzza. It's a short list of people that can say they were interviewed by FastFours Magazine purely for their passion for Rotaries. When Buzza celebrated his birthday on the track in front of hundreds of Australia's best Rotary cars, Drax was by his side. When Drax got married a few years ago, Buzza was right there.
So, mate, how you doing, champ?
Bad Cuzza, are we ready
Talk
now?
to me, mate. Talk to me,
hello,
mate.
Cuzza, Buzza Cuzza.
No,
Are we
come on,
ready?
mate.
Yes, we're ready now?
Yeah, ready,
Please.
mate. Ready to go, mate.
Yes, we'll really get moving, Cuzza.
What's that? We're going to run late, mate,
Yes,
or what?
we're running late.
That's the way.
Cuzza. Yes, come on.
Cuzza! How you doing?
Cuzza, come on!
That's the way.
We're late, Cuzza!
During the middle of COVID, Drax organised a group of Rotaries to come visit Buzza, and what a turnout it was. By this stage, Buzza was in palliative care, getting heaps of visitors and surrounded by a few of his favourite photos from the thousands he's captured over the years. Buzza's final send-off was a testament to how loved he was in the community. All the buzzas were out. Drax's genuine RX2 is back on the road, and he mentioned he was heading up to visit Buzza. Pete asked if he could tag along and hear a few of the stories of their friendship over the years, and as I'm sure you can imagine, they're classics.
He's back! Sweet man. Take us back to the very start. Just tell us how you met Buzza.
I nearly ran him over.
What? Where at?
Beamish Street, Campsie.
Yeah?
Yeah, driving that green RX3 I had.
Yes, yeah.
He just walked out in the middle of the road and goes, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
And then he goes, wait, wait. And then pulled over and he started taking photos, which I still have today.
Of the car?
Yeah.
Was it like an Oz Rotary meet, or what was it?
No, it was just cruising to a mate's house. Like, it was just a Saturday, and we were just going to, like, we started organising like to go to Bondi and everything, so just during the day. He pretty much just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he took photos from the front, from the back, and then as we took off, I had my mate, I go, who was that? Like, I mean, I've seen him before, but I'm like, what's he doing? Like, I've never seen him do that before.
Yeah.
So we kept driving, went to his house, and then half an hour later, man, I had the car parked out on the front of the street.
Yeah.
And then we're just talking, organising our night, and you see Buzza walking up the street. And we're like, how did he find us?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. And still to this day, I never found out how he found us, but so I told him, I introduced.
The car wasn't idling, was it?
No, the car was off for about half an hour. So I introduced myself. I said my name was Stephen, not Drax, because everybody knows me as Drax, but I know I just said Stephen for some reason. And then he goes to me, "Oh, what's your plates mean?" I said, "Oh, that's my name as well." And that's when he started calling me Drax, and then it became Draxy.
Yep.
So I started talking to him. I said, "Oh, what are you doing tonight?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just going to go home, go to Bondi." I said, "Oh, we're going to Bondi too." I go, "If you want, you come with us." He goes, "Oh, but I have to go home first." I said, "Okay." So I dropped him off at home, and the only reason why he wanted to go home was to pick up some more film for his camera. And I said, "No problem." I said, "Look, we'll go to my house first," because I lived in Epping at the time, and he helped me wash the car. And then after we were done washing the car, he pulls out $20, and he says, "Oh, here you go, Cuzza, thanks for letting me wash your car." And I said, "No, take it back, I don't want it." It's all right, it's okay, it's all good.
Yeah.
And then and I think I offended him somehow, and then we started making our way to Bondi, but we stopped at a servo along the way, and then the $20 came out again. And he goes, "Here you go, Cuzza, this is for petrol." I said, "Cuzza," I go, "it's all right." I go, "You're my guest, mate, you're in my car, right? I pay for petrol, I pay for whatever, right?" So I go to Bondi. As soon as we parked the car up, before I even put the handbrake on to turn the car off, he opened the door, he was gone. He was gone. He just... And then I started seeing all the camera flashes. Yeah. And then, I don't know, I found him again maybe 20 minutes, half an hour later, and I thought, I'll go, "Buzza, are you hungry? You want something to eat?" No, I'm all right, Cuzza. I go, "Are you sure?" At this time, I didn't know he was a diabetic or anything. So I didn't know, I just thought maybe he can eat whatever. I said, "We'll go to Macca's." But then I felt bad because I didn't want to leave him by himself. And he goes, "No, I'll be right, Cuz, I'll be right." All right. So I quickly ordered the food, right? Because we were going to actually eat in Macca's, right? But I said, "No, I better not. I'm just going to eat outside." I'll take the food back to the car. And then as I'm walking over the bridge, over the car park, right? He's standing with his arms folded like a security guard at the front of the nose cone, like this, keeping an eye on the car.
Nice.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks, Cuzza, thanks for looking after the car."
Yeah.
And then from there, we did the King's Cross thing, and down to Harry's, Woolloomooloo, and then we organised some runs. We went up to, I think it was Cosgrove Road that night, or was it Fairfax? I can't remember. And mate, he loved it.
Yeah.
He absolutely loved it. I got him home at 2 o'clock in the morning, and his dad's sitting on the front veranda with the light on, and I've just gone, "Oh my God, I'm in deep shit."
Yeah, dropping him home.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then the first thing he said, "Thanks for bringing my David home." And I went, "David? Is that his name?" I didn't know what his name. Everyone just calls him Buzza or Cuzza.
Yeah.
When I bought my first house back in 2003, like once the house was, up to scratch, we just had just a get together. So he brought some photo albums over, and I just couldn't believe, like, the one had my car in it. I'm like, "Oh wow, that's that's going back, that's awesome."
Yeah.
And I had a few of the boys there, they're more rotor guys, and I had a 20B RX2 coupe come up the street and rip a nice little Bernie up. Mate, it was nice, it was good, like, and then ever since then, mate, he started coming over more frequently. The first birthday cruise I did for him, we went to, I think it was somewhere in one of the beaches at Monavale Road there somewhere.
Like Newport or
Yeah.
Manly or...
Yeah, so we did the same thing, we did a cake, I picked him up, we made Buzza Cuzza stickers, also happy birthday Buzza Cuzza, and we put them on the cars.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a FastFours issue where he mentions that as well.
We'll put it in.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll put it in.
And he keeps mentioning that day over and over again.
Yeah.
That's his most memorable day.
He got a full page, didn't he?
That's right, he got a full page.
Was that about the birthday cruise?
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, and about him as well, about
Yeah.
his love for Rotaries, and because everybody knows him. Everybody knows him about Domino's Pizza at Gladesville, Victoria Road, You know, he come out and was holding the sign and he's like, Cuzza, Cuzza, stop.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone's giving a bit of a rev or doing something past, you know.
Yeah.
That's how it started. Yeah, no, that was good. That was a lot of memories, mate. A lot of memories. He kept bringing up his birthday, and I'm like, Cuzza, what are we doing for your birthday? And obviously the car was on the road.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing his 50th at Revival. Yeah. So he's like, oh, can we do a cruise? And I went, I've got something better in mind. So I asked Gareth if we can maybe just do a quick like happy birthday at the track, because everyone was there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you got over 250 Rotaries there.
Exactly.
So I thought that was perfect. So we ended up doing it right at the start of the parade lap.
Yeah.
With all the cars on the track, and
Yeah, that's
we were up
right.
the front. Yeah, so
Was it singing happy birthday?
yeah, no, that was great. That was great. And then he kept bringing it up, and then
So he knew he was crook then? He knew he was crook.
he's always been crook, mate.
Yeah, okay,
He's had cancer for a few years, and then he went into remission.
Yep.
And then come Revival again, he was feeling sick that day,
Yes.
and that's when it happened. That's when everything just went downhill. I think Revival was May 7, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then he was in hospital, and we lost him 23rd of June,
Yeah.
2021.
Yep. Yep.
And it just happened so fast. I mean, I got the phone call saying that he's in palliative care, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
you know. And then that's when I acted. How are you, cuz? Are you good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taxi,
You loving it?
don't come into my room after.
If he wants to come.
Party in Cuzza's room after. He's waiting for you.
Oh, here.
He's waiting for you, Buzza.
Look at that. What a car.
About a big we love you, Cuzza. Cuzza Buzza! Come on.
And then we did that meet up in the car park, and
Yeah.
which almost didn't happen, but thank God it did.
He's in palliative care in that hospital. Just talk me through about how you've organised that. You organised the meet first before you told the doctors it was happening, or you sort of mentioned them you wanted to do it? What'd you do?
It was probably about 3 or 4 days after he was in hospital, because he was only deteriorating.
Yep.
I mean, if you see photos, I mean, you can actually see how much weight he'd lost because he wasn't eating because of the
Yeah.
bowel cancer.
Yep.
And then I just thought, you know what, because there was a meet at Prospect that I couldn't bring him to. I wasn't allowed to bring him out,
Yes.
right? So I said, why not? I'll just bring the meet to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we did that, and yeah, I don't know how many cars come, but yeah, car park was, I would say, probably half full.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for a quick turnaround. I mean, I think I only organised it 3 or 4 days in advance.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then I think it was 4 days later, and then we actually lost him.
Yeah.
You know, you always hear stories. I mean, even till today, I still go through all the comments and everything. Everyone's saying, oh, how they met him and everything, and it's such a good read. I mean, like it's a memory. I mean, like, it's something I don't want to forget.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
Yeah, that's right.
so you know, it's real nice. It's real nice just to remember, you know, because obviously I'm not going to have this time ever again with him. So.
That's right. Yeah,
You know?
it's good to remember it. Definitely.
The Buzza Cuzza memorial page is being populated by memories of Buzza and his thousands of photos documenting 30 years in the Rotary scene in Sydney. They are slowly being digitalised and shared.
Proper streetcar life. Look at this. You're taking your genuine RX2 in the range, Draxy.
Yeah, mate. Fully insured now, so that's all good.
Ah, good. That's what we like. Mate, you think Buzza would have given us a nice blue sky day? We're going to visit him.
Mate, he knows I'm coming, mate.
Yeah, he wants some skids in the rain. We're on a running tune, Buzza.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And now that I've got new seats in the front,
Yeah, man. Comfy
I
seat.
can't, because he sat in the last passenger seat, so I don't have the heart to get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's you know, this car. I mean, it's the memories. I just.
We remember Buzza Cuzza as a Rotary fan and a good friend to all the cuzzas out there. Wait, one more time for Cuzza.